Hey, this is John. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Mechanical Mastery. In the last episode, we worked on getting some more singularities. So I've got the aluminum guy we made last time. I moved the iron guy over here. And in between episodes, I made a few more quantum compressors. So one for glowstone, redstone, lapis, which we have enough of, which is why it's not showing anything in here. We've got one for coal and one for steel. The steel guy I was worried about because he was going to take a bunch of steel and take a bunch of iron, but we're okay. I mean, to get 5 of these, he'd need 5,000 ingots. We did that. We're okay. We're going up on steel, and we're going up on iron. He's got plenty of crushed raw iron. He's got plenty of iron clumps. He's got plenty of iron. So, yeah, our system for making more iron and therefore more steel worked out pretty well. So, yeah, even though I didn't update him to be anything more than a basic factory, uh, looks like he's okay. Now, should I upgrade this to ultimate? Probably. I might do that. I don't know. So I want to get more singularities. We need to get the ultimate singularity before we can proceed. So the ultimate singularity is what is required to make these final star shards. At least I think it is. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Huh. I think I'm wrong about that. Okay, I saw him as one of these, but he's got a line over here. We need these to get the final stars, but not to get the final star shards. I thought I would need these. Okay, well, anyway, I still need these, so I want to keep working towards these right now. So I've got some things in my checklist to make, and I wanted to go ahead and do copper, tin, and bronze singularities next. So I went down here to set up a system to make copper and tin, so I can make those two, and those combined will make bronze. I tore down the furnaces and detectors that made the copper and tin, and I came down and replicated this design over here. So we've got 4 of these, but I couldn't make a flux point. We are out of flux dust. And I don't want to make more manually. So there is a way in this pack to craft it, and I actually like it because it's more than just cooking up redstone. So it's not just a very simple recipe, but to get flux dust, we can either do this, which, you know, works for a long time, but that's very manual. Let's make it automated. Or we can do this, a multi-servo press with a flux block, and the obsidian coated redstone will make flux dust. That makes sense to me. So let's go figure out how to make this. We need to get a metallurgic infuser with the refined obsidian, a redstone. So that should not be difficult at all. So let's see about doing that. There's a guy over here that is my enriched obsidian guy. You're my enriched obsidian guy, yeah. And I may need to make this a factory, I don't know, but he's okay right now. So let's go make some patterns and make that work. Alright, so I need this flux dust. We're going to need not the flux block, just this equals this. There we go. And to get this, we're going to need this. Okay, so the bottom one is my pattern for the metallurgic infuser. Let's see here. Yes, it should be this guy. And then we need a multi-servo press. Let's get one of those. There we go. And let's get some upgrade. Let's get 3 flux linkage amplifiers and a integral components. Alright, we'll need a crafter as well. There's a free spot right over here, so we'll go ahead and use this guy. So let's put our crafter right here. You know what? A crafter's a dumb idea. We should use a detector. The only thing this guy is going to do is make this one thing, so he should be a detector. So if we have less than, I don't know, 2 stacks of flux dust, make more. So 4 stacks? Yeah, sure, whatever. You know what? We're gonna need more than a stack. Let's just do a stack. Why aren't you typing? There we go. Okay. All right, so that's good. We'll put you on redstone high required. We're going to get you augments, and your input and output are going to come from the back. So we will simply input that obsidian coated redstone into you. We're going to need to get a flux block, so let's get one of those. We'll have to use this recipe, but that's okay. So we'll put you in here, and we will input. I wonder if this gets consumed. I don't think it gets consumed, but we should find out about that. Okay, so we need to give you energy, and we need to give you an item card. Okay, so you're going to be not this. Yeah, that's okay. We're fine. Let's get a different filter. One of these guys. Let's click on you. I want a basic filter of, what is that? Obsidian coated redstone? Yeah. There we go. So if we had this, we'd be inserting this. Perfect. You can be erased. And you... I made a pattern for you, but you're not going to have a pattern. That's right. So don't need this pattern either. Okay, let's go put him back in here. And all we have to do now is keep a stack of that obsidian coated redstone somewhere. So if we did this, could you make this? It suggests that you could. Okay, so let's make a stack of it. And then that should be dumping this into here as well if we had it somewhere to take out. So looks like there's a free spot right here. You know, I don't think this lapis is used anymore. I think that was for the compressor. I'm going to get rid of him, and I'm going to put you as a 10. And then, okay, so are you a slow outputter? No, you just don't have any to offer right now. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to extract you on channel 2, and that should be good. So there we go. Flux dust. Perfect. That's the thing I was missing to make my flux points. So I think all of that should work just fine now. Alright, and should I factorize you? Yeah, I think I should. Let's get you a tier upgrade. There we go. And let's auto sort you, please. Alright. That looks better. Maybe we should go another tier up. You know what? Why am I worried about this? Let's just go all the way to ultimate, because why not? There we go. Alright, perfect. Now you can make lots of stuff. He's going to need a faster extractor, though. Yeah. Let's get you some overclocky cards. And let's say, there we go. Okay, now we have plenty of the whatever. And you have plenty of that. You don't use up this, that's good. You are now done making stuff. So you should be done making that stuff. You are doing stuff all the time. I don't know what you are. Oh, you're an enriching factory. That's right, you make my carbon and my fluorite and my yellow cake uranium. Yeah, that's all good. Okay, so now we can make flux points, and if I had a flux point, I think the new system for tin and copper would work. So let's see if I can get a flux point now. Can I craft you? Yes, yes we can. Cool. That was where I had to stop when I was doing this off camera, because I had everything else but the flux point. Okay. Alright, you are going to be, what do I call this guy? Crushing Wheel 1. You are Crushing Wheel 2. And your network is I have the power. Alright, there we go. So, are they all correctly spinning? Yes, they are. Okay, I guessed right. Alright, that looks correct. However, you guys aren't doing anything. That's because I never got you any of the clumps you would need to make this. So I have to go do that as well. So I will definitely go do that. We'll make more laser I/O nodes here for this. So let's get 9 more laser I/O nodes. There we go. We'll put them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And let's get a laser wrench. And then we'll connect you and you, you and you, you and you, you and you. Perfect. Okay, all the new laser I/O nodes are up and running. So I would need one of these for each of those. All right. You saw me do this entire setup in a couple episodes ago, so I'll be right back once I have that. Wow, that takes a long time just to set up one of those systems. I got to do a lot more of those. Okay, that's only the tin guy. I've been gone for like 15 minutes. But hey, there's 10. We can do that now. So that's good. I'm gonna take a break from this, I think. All right, let's go get 10 singularities, and then we'll think about seeing if we can do something with bronze. Let's see here. You are my steel guy. Let's get a quantum and compressor. And let's see here. Do I have a thing? No, I don't have a thing. I have a detector over here. So you're going to be my tin singularity. If we have fewer than 4 of these, you're going to input a signal on channel 7. So on the down, I'm at channel 8. Okay, so let's put your block back. Let's put the compressor back. We can put energy in you. Let's see, what are you doing? Extract on 2, insert on 1? Okay, that makes sense. So you are my 1, aren't you? So I need to get 10 ingots. There we go. I need to get an extract on 2. That all is fine. And then we insert on 1. I need a filter first, though. It won't really matter because until he has his thing, he won't have anything, but that doesn't make any sense. Until he has his filter, he can't run. Okay, I mean this guy. Until he has his, what is that thing called? Catalyst. Yeah. So let's get this catalyst. Let's make sure I didn't do something stupid. If I take him out, yeah, he gets more. Okay, cool. That's what I want to see. So if I do this, he will try and make 10 catalysts. So there we go. So now we have a 10 guy, I think. All right, there we go. So 10 catalysts are complete. Just so many more to go. All right, I need to get the copper guy going for the bronze, but what do we have? Like tons of we can make. already. We've got copper, and we have... No, we don't have copper. We have tin. We have iron. We have aluminum. Those don't make alloys at all. I need nickel or copper. So I think I'm going to have to go finish the copper setup before I can make the bronze setup. But let's just assume that we have the copper, which I'm guessing... Yeah, we're out of copper. How much bronze do we have? Not very much. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to run out of everything until I get this back. So I'll have to make the copper guy, but let's assume that we had it. How are we going to get the bronze? Let me look at this. Let's see what our options are. So we can bulk blast bronze blend. That sounds annoying. If we had fire charge, we could mix him in a mixer. That's interesting. I wonder if that's better or worse than an induction smelter. It's at least different, so that's something. I might consider that. What are my other options? There's the alloy kiln. I don't really want to do that. There's the arc furnace. There's a smelter. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not really sure that I'm keen on spamming induction smelters. So I'm kind of leaning towards this fire charge method with create. That might be more fun. I mean, I don't think we have any trouble getting fire charges. So all we need is the ingots to make that. Why don't we see if that's a viable option to set up somewhere? Where would we even start to set something like that up? Should we go back to the create area? Should we could do it here. This is a place that it could be done. What else? What are other options? We could do it below. Doing it below might be okay. How many ingots, how many do we need? We need Invar, Electrum, and Bronze. That's only 3 of these guys. That's not really that bad. System is right over here. You know, I'm liking this. I'm liking this idea. I don't think there's any more power available, but yeah, I don't know if we have any more power at all on any of these guys. But we can simply use our motors to get more power. Let's think about that. Let's do I have that guy from Create? Do I still have him, my stressometer? Yeah, I'm just curious about what are my stress right now. Okay, yeah, he has no more stuff. Okay, so it can't be him. Can it be him? No. Okay, that's what I thought, that these were pretty much all in use. I mean, I could make the windmills bigger. That's certainly an option, but I'm not going to. We'll just use a motor for this setup. So what do we have over here? We have some interfaces. We have some laser nodes. Yeah, this seems like it's be a very easy thing to get 3 of these going. So let's get 3 basins. 2, 3. And I want 3 mechanical mixers. Means we're going to need 3 whisks. And 3 cogwheels. There we go. 3 of those guys. Okay, so let's just start 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to do right here these. And this is going to be how I take everything into the system. So, you know, I think I'll put one of these back. And the reason is that I can have a single laser arrow node if I put him back. So, I'm not sure that's the best reason to do that, but I'm doing it. So we'll put him there, and we'll put him there. And then all we need is a cogwheel. So let's get the cogwheel. Okay. And now I need the motor to turn these guys. So let's make that happen. Let's get a motor. Okay, no, I need you to place the correct way, not that way. Okay, that looks pretty good. We're going to go to 128 speed. We're going to get a universal cable. It's helpful for these guys to have a buffer sometimes. And I want a flux point. We're going to name him alloy mixers. There we go. Yeah, they're going just fine. Okay, so let's figure out how to make stuff in here. We're going to need to get copper and bronze, and we'll only insert this if we detect there's not enough of them in the system. So to do that, we're going to need detectors. So where are we making alloys right now? We want to stop doing that. Are you making them in one of these guys? You're not. Are you making them in one of these guys? You are. So bronze, Invar, and Electrum, you will no longer be made in this. We're going to be making you exclusively in the other guys. I'm kind of surprised you have so many of the bronze and Invar and Electrum. I would think you'd have much less by now. It makes me wonder if I've done something that led to having more of these resources. But I won't worry about that right now. I will go down to my correct platform, and let's get 3 of these detectors. I think we're going to need 1 more laser node here. So let's get one of those guys. So if I put that, I can have the 3 detectors right around him. Okay, so here, here, and here. Because these touch, they will connect. So be careful about our channels, because we may be running low on those. What are you? You're channel 10. So I guess that's going to be 1 through 12. Yeah, 1 through 12 would make sense for these 4 on their own system. Okay, so, well, actually, the laser nodes, no, they have to connect. They have to connect. I have to go back here. Okay, so yes, we will say that if you have so much Invar, and we're going to have blocks of Invar, if you have fewer than 1024, I want you to emit. Same thing for the bronze. I hope you're the right one. And the same thing for the, I didn't put those 2 on. I'll fix that in a minute. Electrum. This guy, no. This, I don't really know which one it is. I'll figure that out later as well. Okay, let's just grab a couple of cables. I'll put him under later on, but for now, that's what we're going to do. So you need to be a redstone signal. You are 13. You are 14. And you are 15. There we go. So let's say that I would insert things into you. Let's say that this is the Invar guy, the far guy. So let's say that I would insert the material for Invar. So I need an item card to insert. That's wrong. That's energy. I need an item card to insert. I need a counting filter. We're going to insert, I don't know, something. It's going to be fire charges. Let's say we want, I don't know, 2 of those. I want iron ingots. We need 4 of those. And nickel ingots. I want 2 of those. That should make us some Invar. I don't know how much, but it'll make some. This should be a redstone that only runs on channel 13, getting it from channel 1. So if we were connected and could get that material, we might be able to do this. This might actually work. So let's start by connecting these two guys. So this guy goes to this guy and this guy. Okay. Let's get an Invar ingot to lock his crafting. There we go. And let's just export stuff into the system. And let me make sure I've got the right channel. So you are my block of Invar. You are channel 13. And you are on channel 13 for the insert, so you don't insert anything. So let's simply add fire charges. We'll do 10 of those. We'll do iron ingots, 10 of those, and nickel ingots, 10 of those. And yes, he starts making Invar for me. Cool. All I have to do now is extract this onto, I hope, channel 2. So let's go into the reverse. That's the south side, not energy. And actually that should be correct, except he's probably not extracting the right thing. Let's get him a filter and make sure you can only extract Invar. Okay, there we go. Now I think it is working. There we go. An Invar maker, and he's pretty fast actually. That's not bad. That is way faster than the induction smelter would have been. So the only question is, keep up on fire charges. And also I'm supposed to do bronze, but I'll fix that later. Okay, I got a lot of things to do between episodes. I got to make the copper work. I got to make the bronze work. I got to make the nickel work. And then all these things I've set up will work. This is just going to burn through all of my nickel right now. So it's fine. We will take care of that. All right, we are way past wrapping up point for today's episode. Hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, remember those buttons I told you about? Yeah, don't worry about those. They're not important. Like, subscribe. I don't even know what they do. Just, I wouldn't bother. I'll see you next time.